when I look at this, I see a level of confidence in the president-elect that Americans perhaps haven't had for some time in an elected official. A majority of Americans, from our polling, we know that most Americans approve of the job that Joe Biden is doing as president-elect. We see in this poll that they feel confident that he's able to lead us out of an economic crisis, out of a pandemic. And so there is a symbol in these numbers of a sort of steady hand at the top, where most Americans feel that President-elect Biden is going to be able to lead us out of the myriad crises that this country is facing right now. There are still a handful of Republicans, both rank and file and elected officials, that seem to be taking their cues from President Trump that this is not a legitimate result. The election results are not legitimate. And so, when you go beyond, sure, I think it's to be expected that there's going to be big partisan gaps between Democrats and Republicans in confidence of Joe Biden. But I think it speaks to a bigger issue at hand right now, which is that there's a certain sect of the population that is unwilling to accept the election results. As the vaccine becomes more realistic and more tangible for Americans, we are seeing an increase in the number of Americans saying that they're likely to get the vaccine as soon as it's available. Now, that number really skyrockets, and where you start to get more buy-in is when you have things like it's backed by public health officials, and there's known scientists and health officials that can vouch for the safety and the efficacy of the vaccine. And that's really, I think, the big question for many Americans right now is, when will it be available and will it be safe?